Hello everyone, today I want to talk about changes to ships on 4.1.1. Here we have again Ola Kane's fantastic website, Star Citizen Ships Performances Viewer. Link to his website is in my first pinned comment below. There are some very interesting changes and again some very clear errors. Once again, no one at CIG ever checks any numbers, no colleagues, no supervisors. We are starting with 4.1.0 to the first public PTU patch 4.1.1 9698719. Idris M version, the military version with the big railgun at the front. A bit less cargo, a tiny bit less component mass. And this is very interesting. Physical damage multiplier went up from 0.5 to 1. What does this mean? This means Idris M on the current PTU patch has no physical armor damage reduction anymore. This must be clearly a mistake. It makes no sense. To recap, in 3.18 CIG gave physical ballistic weapons massive shield penetration. 70% of physical damage goes through shields when they are full, everything when shields are low or down. To compensate for this, CIG gave most ships and vehicles armor with 50 to 58% damage reduction against physical damage. Here we have physical armor damage multipliers. For example, trade ships have a multiplier of 0.42. This means when a trade ship receives 100 physical damage, it only takes 42 damage, 58% damage reduction. But of course, this wouldn't be CIG if there wouldn't be a lot of errors. CIG never corrected errors that are in the game since 3.18, ships and vehicles that have no damage reduction against physical damage at all. Pisces, Hercules A2, Zulun, and now Idris M and P have no physical damage reduction on the current 4.1 PTU. Of course, Star Citizen is still in alpha. A lot of things will change and get balanced in the many years to come. Still, this looks very sloppy. CIG, why does no one ever check the numbers? No colleagues, no supervisors? Yeah, so I guess you should use physical weapons against an Idris right now. SCM speed quite a bit faster from 45 to 110 meters per second. Max speed a little bit faster, and she's a lot more agile now. Pitch, yaw and roll got big boosts. More retro thrust and more maneuvering thrust. I don't get this. Idris is a big ship, she shouldn't be very agile. SCM boost got nerfed forward and backward. Boost acceleration multiplier got nerfed too, 50% less pitch, yaw and roll. Fuel is pretty much the same, just a rounding error I guess. She's now using more fuel, retro and maneuvering. Claim timer, expedited claim timer and expedited cost went up a lot. Some people speculate backers who own Idris will get her very soon. I'm not so sure. On the other hand, this almost looks like it. On the other hand, this is just bad. Why does Idris have no physical armor damage reduction anymore? Every ship and vehicle in the game has at least 50% damage reduction against physical damage. A mule has 58% damage reduction, except those errors I showed you. Why does Idris M has no damage reduction against physical damage anymore? This must be an error. This makes no sense. Valkyrie component mass a little bit lower, and she is getting more structure HPs, which is very welcome. Nose plus 150%, tail plus 150%. Engines too, and her thrust capacity goes up by quite a bit. Main plus 23%, retro plus 45%, maneuvering plus 35%. A big issue with Valkyrie was always how to stop this thing. She was always very hard to get to 0 speed. I hope this helps now with 45% more retro thrusters, but I don't think this is enough. Acceleration sheaves went up all across, main plus 24, retro plus 47, strafe plus 5, up plus 105, down plus 105%. More fuel usage, turret DPS goes down because CIG nerfed a certain gun. Argo raft, she got now more cargo. Instead of 3 32 SU containers, she can now carry 6, but it's very quirky, very junky, not easy to load her now. Yeah, I guess no one at CIG actually tested this, but still this is a nice change. Nomad, external storage from 0 to 1.2 SCU. Cutlass steel, component mass goes up by 2%. Drake Herald, external storage from 0 to 0.9 SCU. Component mass plus 41%. Total missile damage plus 367%. Why is this? Well, because he had cheated something very silly. Drake Herald in 4.1.0 has 8 size 1 missiles. And now in 4.1.1 she has 18 size 2 missiles. Why? Why give her so many missiles? Is she now a missile boat? It almost seems like CRG still doesn't know how to get data running to work, which actually should be very simple. So let's give her more missiles. So maybe now some people will buy a Drake Herald to have some kind of missile boat. Yeah, this is just silly. Plate, total missile damage went down 47%. Why? Because CRG fixed error missile damage. Error size 1 missiles did way too much missile damage compared to other size 1 missiles. Prowler, a bit less component mass, less signature all across. CRG deleted hit points of maneuvering thrusters, all gone. Flight characteristics went up all across. A bit more SM speed, a bit more max speed, a bit more pitch, yaw and roll. Thrusters, main minus 70, rate roll plus 33, maneuvering minus 1%. Fuel burn, maneuvering minus 25%. Fuel usage, main minus 70, rate roll plus 33, maneuvering minus 1%. Less emissions cross-section, front minus 8, side minus 8, top minus 8%. Silencer max, it's now a lot easier to claim her. Standard claim timer, minus 69, expedited claim timer, minus 79, and cost, minus 65%. And some changes to Aurora, CL, ES, LN, LX, and the starter ship Aurora MR. Nothing too spectacular. Vandal Scythe, less missile damage, minus 47%, because CRG nerfed error, size 1 missile damage, which did way too much damage compared to other size 1 missiles. Changelog, first public PTU to the second current PTU. Only one change, Mercury Star Runner external storage went up from 0 to 7.2 SCU. These were the ship changes from 4.1.0 to 4.1.1. And again, it looks like no one at CRG ever checks any numbers. It looks like total chaos at CRG. Idris, taking now full damage from physical weapons on the current 4.1 PTU, seems very, very odd. Thank you very, very much again, Olakin, for your fantastic website. This is so helpful. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
This, I think everyone does get along better. We know each other now from the first one, and we're having a really good time.
By the way,
Yeah, for the silent stuff, I should be listening to you like.
yeah, it's Lando.
Yeah. Good point. He's not saying anything, but I'm just the emanation of the direction just comes out, so I'm just feeling it.
So there's two ways like this, framing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost got arrested
Okay.
for feeling it like that last night. Okay.
Yeah. Until yes. Let me fluff your aura, just so you feel better. He feels so much better when you fluffed his aura.
I mean, I'm talking about the
Chris is an amazing young man. He wears dresses occasionally, yes, but don't we all have skeletons in the closet? It's not something to judge the man for, it's something to celebrate. And we celebrate Chris around here on the set, whether he's in his can-can outfit or not. We love him, we care about him, and we ask him to get some help. That's all.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.